It's time for the Texas Bucket List Bite of the Week. And this week, we're in Beaumont for a sandwich called the Swamp Thing at a wacky place called Woogie's.
If you're looking for a snack while sightseeing around Spindletop, do we have a savory sandwich shop for you?
You know what you got when you got it.
Reminds me of my wife's cooking.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
There's no sandwich shop in all of Texas like this sandwich shop.
There's a couple people that don't like it, but 99.9% do.
Candy Rutledge, her husband Thomas, and her daughter Montana take care of hungry customers looking for a crawfish pistolette without having to get pulled into the casinos of Cajun country.
From our door to the casino is 55 minutes.
All right.
It's bad. It's bad. It's not a good thing.
It's authentic Cajun food.
But it's not just the petite pieces of pain filled with etouffee that laissez les bon temps rouler. There's a particular sandwich that really gets things rolling. The Swamp Thing.
Just think of the most ridiculous roast beef sandwich you've ever had, topped with etouffee.
Now this whole Woogie's thing was brought on by, of all things, donuts. Back in 2008, Thomas was tired of doing drywall, and Candy had been driving a bus for 11 years, so they switched up careers.
He calls me one day after my route on the school bus and he says, hey, there's a donut shop for lease in Bridge City. And I said, and? He said, you don't think we can make donuts? I said, I don't know a thing about donuts. You know something about donuts?
That didn't stop Thomas from taking the plunge.
We're there, and he says, yeah, I think we'll take it. I'm standing in the background going, you know.
Oh no, say no to donuts.
Yeah, say no, say no. And that's how we got in the donut business, just like that.
And you were ready. Full force.
I was drugged tooth and nail, okay? I was drugged by the hair, basically, to there.
There was a learning curve.
Our first dozen donuts we sold had to have 15 in a box because the donuts were so little.
So that's how you got your reputation, offering extra donuts. A baker's dozen here is 15.
15, yes, exactly.
Eventually, they found out the fryer was good for more than just making morning pastries. Turns out, putting some partially baked French bread in there makes for a perfect pistolette.
I can go to bed at a normal hour.
No more waking up at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's a big old loaf.
A big loaf.
Into the fryer. Now normally you see things thrown in the fryer and they start bubbling up, but not the bread. Why is that?
Because it's not wet.
Oh,
Normally
okay.
when you put things in the fryer, they're wet. If it's meat, it's got water in it. If it's French fries, it's got ice on it, so it bubbles up. Bread is dry.
So it just looks like it's just taking a nice little hot bath.
It's a hot bath. You never know. Doesn't even look like it's hot, does it?
No.
It just looks like you
It's
reach right there.
375 degrees.
That's it.
And you got your fingers right there on the edge.
That's it.
You're very brave.
We just watch it till it turns golden brown. It doesn't take too long. You can see.
Nice.
Once our breads are browned, they're built into sandwiches.
It's very hot.
Yes, got to get transferred fast.
Now we're gonna slice it open.
Oh, that bread already looks golden delicious.
When you crack it open,
Oh, look at the steam.
you look at the steam. That's it.
The pistolette? It's pretty easy. All you need is one thing.
Etouffee.
Etouffee?
As for the Swamp Thing, it's a combination of mustard, cheese, jalapeno mayo, lettuce, roast beef, and you guessed it, etouffee.
Those crawfish candy are flying out. How many
Yes.
pounds of crawfish you putting in that etouffee?
In 1 gallon of etouffee, we put 3 pounds of crawfish.
Holy moly.
And every now and then we get one run away and we'll have to put him back.
Put 'em back. Get back in there.
Get back in there.
The smell is stupendous.
Don't get it on your nose. You may lick your nose off trying to.
All the way down the road. Back home.
That's it.
So here we have the Swamp Thing and a pistolette. And you might notice a sizable stack of napkins next to the Swamp Thing. You know what that means? We're about to get dirty. We're gonna start with a little pistolette. We'll get a taste for that etouffee. It's so cute. I'm delicious.
Do you really think that's the voice it would have?
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, big boy. You want a piece of me?
Okay, Mom always said don't play with your food.
No reason to tease your palate with this pistolette. Just take your shot. That texture of the bread's like a warm donut, but not a sweet donut. A savory donut with incredible etouffee in the middle.
It's the same way they do the bread back home.
On to the Swamp Thing. Sort of like a pistolette, just a lot bigger with a whole bunch of meat.
It's like that feeling you get after hitting a jackpot.
Swamp Thing, you make my heart sing.
I love Cajun food. I love the roast beef. I love I just love food.
Ain't no reason to cross the Sabine. You just come here to Beaumont and get a taste of the Cajun country.
Everybody needs to die with good food on their stomach.
I mean, the bread is just the bread. Just come for the bread.
There's not a lot of places that have these outside of Louisiana. So when you find them and they're good, you visit often.